Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue, I'm Eric, and continuing in Universal Orlando reviews, today I am reviewing Jurassic Park River Adventure. I've already reviewed the fantastic Toon Lagoon water rides, so how does River Adventure stack up? Is it better? Is it worse? Let's find out. This is Universal Orlando Reviews. Before we get into the review, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of the support I've gotten recently. This has been a fantastic year, and I hope we will continue to grow in the future and get to 1,000 subscribers pretty soon. Now, let's get to the review of the ride. So I'm going to start by talking about just the whole ride experience. So you get in your boat, and you go through the giant Jurassic Park Gate. I like that. And a bit of background quickly, I do know Jurassic Park pretty well. I've read the book, I've seen the Jurassic Park movie. I haven't seen any Jurassic World stuff, but I've seen Jurassic Park. So going through the gate, that's cool. I love the music. The fact that they play the Jurassic Park theme, that's great. Very calming. I like this beginning part. And I will say, I think some of the Dinosaur Animatronics in this beginning part are some of the best in Universal. They've aged surprisingly well. They look pretty good. So I think the parts where you're just calmly going past dinosaurs as a narrator are good. It's not amazing or anything, and I think a few more dinosaurs would have been good. Though, it's about on par with something like Jungle Cruise. Maybe a bit better because of the music, but this opening part is good. After that, you have this Velociraptor breach, and you see some fighting over stuff, and there's this cage, and honestly, this is my least favorite type of water ride, and this one part is kind of why. I prefer a multi-drop log flume or a River Rapids ride to the one kind of log flume that has one big drop at the end. So this part, the calming part before it, is good, but then when you're just kind of going up and there isn't a whole lot going on, I don't love that. I wish there was a little more happening with the dinosaurs, because the Velociraptors aren't doing a whole lot. The effects are decent at this part, but it goes on pretty long, and I always found it a little bit boring. I know some disagree. I think this is the part that could use a little bit extra stuff going on, and maybe a little more story. That said, the actual finale with the giant T-Rex, that is awesome. I love that part. Really, really great. And undoubtedly the highlight of the ride. The drop is really good. Not quite as scary as I expected, but nothing wrong with that. It's still really good. So, something else I want to talk about with the ride is how it is faithful to the source material. And by how it is, I mean how it is a little bit. It's kind of like Jurassic Park. The main idea is that you're just on the boat tour, but then there's a Velociraptor breach, and maybe no one else is bothered by this, but the fact that the T-Rex kind of wasn't really that evil in the movie, or even in the book all that much, I thought it was kind of weird that that's the big finale, but I don't mind too much. The thing is, I wish there was a bit more story to it than you're on a tour of Jurassic Park, and then Velociraptors get out, don't do anything, and you see a T-Rex. And one other thing I'll point out is that the only real issue is the empty space when you're going up inside the building. The large building itself looks a bit interesting, honestly. I'm not quite sure what it's referencing or supposed to be. Probably just some storage building in the Jurassic Park. But overall, this is definitely a good ride. Do I think it's better than Dudley Do-Right or Popeyes? Honestly, no. I think most would call this the best water ride in the park and one of the best rides in the park. I think it's a really good ride with few issues, but I prefer the ones that are going faster the whole way through and tell a bit more of a story, like Popeyes and Dudley Do-Rights do. That said, this one probably is a more impressive technical presentation than those by a little bit, but it's not quite as fun for me. That said, absolutely worth riding when you go to the park, and definitely a great ride. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this review. Comment down below your thoughts on the ride, subscribe for more content. I'll see you next time.